Well, I can't think of a time when most of us needed a little bit of personal maintenance with all the lockdown services, businesses closed, but things are open. We're going to keep it positive, and we're going to try to help you all clean yourselves up a little bit. We're at Beauty Destinations, and this is Stoney Creek up on the mountain. Gitu and Harry, owners of Beauty Destinations, and Gitu, you're the one who's going to be talking to us today and telling us all about the great services that you do here. Now, this is not your only location, is that right?
No, it is not. We have another location in Burlington. That's the one that we started 7 years ago, and then we did this one 4 years ago.
So how has it been for you with the pandemic and the lockdowns?
Wasn't easy with lockdown because your bills don't stop, but your expenses and everything doesn't stop, but you have to keep going. Luckily, we were able to go through this and manage to come back, and we're open again. So we're just happy that we're open again, and we just hope that it doesn't stop again. That's the only hope.
Exactly. And you're gonna clean everybody up, right? So
yes.
you have won some awards.
Yes, we have. As I mentioned, when we started in Burlington 7 years ago, since then we have won award pretty much every year, a couple of awards every year, and then we have won some in Hamilton store as well.
Tell us about the services you do.
So we specialize in threading, waxing, facials. We do tinting, body wraps, we do lash perming, lash lift, and we also we have other people working here who do massages, Indian head massages, and nails as well. So those are a few of the services that we offer.
Walking out of Beauty Destinations, you're going to feel like a brand new person. Okay, yes. So we are going to spend some time. We're going to focus on a few of the services you mentioned here.
For
Beauty
sure.
Destinations, Stoney Creek, Rymal Road East. They do have another location in Burlington, and we'll be back possibly looking a whole lot better. We're at Beauty Destinations in Stoney Creek on Rymal Road East. Gitu and Harry, the owners here, and a needle and thread. I've always thought about that for sewing, but you might have heard of the expression in the service, threading. I know I myself have always wanted to see it done. So Gitu is going to show us. This is one of the many services you do here. Now, who are you working on?
So this is Shruti.
Oh, nice to meet
and
you.
And we are doing her upper lip today. So this is basically what it is. It's a string, a thread that you use, and just take the hair out of that. And it's very easy. It can be a little uncomfortable in the start if you have not done it before, but it's way more gentle than waxing because it doesn't give you wrinkles or anything, and it pulls hair out from the root.
Wow. Okay, so can you kind of just, as you're doing it, tell us what you're looking for? Is it one hair at a time?
No, that's the confusion when people have. It's not one hair at a time. You can do one hair at a time, but at the same time you can do like the whole line as well.
What? So you're going to do the whole line?
Yes.
Okay, let's watch this.
Put your tongue here.
That's it? You're doing it right now?
We are doing it right now.
Oh
my. This is how it is.
Goodness. And it doesn't seem to be hurting you at all, although you're maybe a little bit, you're probably used to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You get used to it eventually, and as I mentioned, you don't turn red like waxing on the face, and it just takes it out from the root, and it makes it like, with waxing, when you keep on doing regularly, it kind of take the layer out of your skin on the face because our skin is so gentle. So people end up having wrinkles and pigmentation on the face. With this, nothing of that sort happens.
So when you say you're taking the hair out of the root, that would mean that it wouldn't grow back as quickly.
It doesn't, and eventually it actually stops growing as well. So a lot of the area get very sparser, so you don't have to do it as often as you do it with waxing, because with this you have to come every 4 to 6 weeks, and eventually you come like once every 2 months or 3 months or something like that.
This is completely opposite of the way I always envisioned threading to be. It looks simpler. Now I don't know how much it hurts you probably for the first time, but I mean, I just can't believe how quickly you're doing this.
Yeah, it just takes like maybe 2 or 3 minutes on upper lip, not more than that. Even if you're doing brows, it takes like maybe 5 to 7 minutes depending. If you're doing maintenance, it's even faster. For the first time, it takes a little longer because you have to shape your brows. But once you have that shape, It's pretty easy.
Wow.
And that's pretty much done.
Great job. So pretty much, people, can they book online or do they call to make an appointment?
We can do both. We
Okay.
have an online booking as well, which is very easy. It takes like less than a minute to book it.
Okay.
And they can call as well. It's just for now, we don't take walk-ins. We used to take walk-ins, but because of COVID restriction, we can't take walk-ins as of now. So they can call us and then we can book them anytime.
Beauty Destinations here in Stoney Creek. We'll be back with a whole lot more on Morning Live. Good morning, Harry. What's going on in there, everyone? You can't talk right now, but that's Harry, one of the owners of Beauty Destinations, and Gitu. Gitu, good morning. Thanks so much for having us today.
Thank you for having us here today.
Okay, so tell us what's happening with Harry right now.
So we're just doing an anti-aging facial on him. So we have done a brightening face mask on his face right now that has vitamin C in that.
Nice.
So it helps with your fine lines. It will also hydrate you. It also helps in even out your skin tone. So this is an LED light which has few different colors in that. So red is more for collagen and anti-aging and wrinkles and everything. Then if you turn green, that's for people who have pigmentation, who have rosacea and sensitivity. It helps in taking care of that. Then you have a little blue light as well. That's for people who have acne scarring. So it helps with taking care of the acne. That's like, it takes care of like teenaging issues, hormonal issues and everything. So that's pretty good for that. You can mix and match as well. So it goes like back and forth, like red and blue. You can always, so people, if they're anti-aging, at the same time they're suffering from acne, so you can do both. So it takes care of both the things together.
And how long do you have to be under these lights?
So this light, it minimum you should be doing it 20 minutes.
Okay.
It can go 30 minutes as well, but we like to keep it 20 minutes so that, because even if it's longer, it's not going to give you any damage. And it's very safe on everybody. The only thing you have to be very careful is make sure your eyes are fully covered and the esthetician is not directly looking at the eyes. That's the only thing, but otherwise it's very safe.
Gitu, what is it about the lights and the colors that help with that?
So it's an infrared light.
Okay.
So it's what it does is, so if you can see, there is a little mask on his face. So that mask has vitamin C in that and collagen in that. So with the light, it helps in penetrating the products much deeper in the skin. And then those lights, those are the LED lights that works like, you know, when people talk about photofacials and everything.
Yes.
So that's pretty much the LED light that works on the face.
What did we ever do before we had all of these inventions, Gitu?
I really want to know what we did before. Maybe we didn't have that much stress.
Yes.
So it wasn't causing this, but
Good
right
point.
now with stress and pollution and what's going on around us,
Yes.
I think this is the answer for that.
We are high maintenance, everybody, but they got us covered. Beauty Destinations in Stoney Creek on Rymo Road East. They do have another location in Burlington. You can check out their website. Come on in and try out these lights. Harry, I think, might have fallen asleep, so we're going to throw things back to you at Morning Live. Okay, these aren't candy. They're not little jewels. Believe it or not, these are little beads of wax. And of course, we're talking about waxing and services, beauty services, maintenance that we all need. We're at Beauty Destinations in Stoney Creek on Rymo Road East. Gitu, you put these little beads into that hot cauldron over there.
Yes, it just goes here. So as you can see, that's beads, but when you put it back, it just melts and becomes something.
And
like
you were saying this wax is
consistency.
different than regular wax.
It is very different than the regular wax. Generally, when you do, we have the regular wax right here as well. So that one typically requires strips to remove. This one is a stripless wax.
Okay, let's see.
It's way gentle
Give us
on
a
the
little
skin.
demonstration here.
Of course. So here, we're just doing little arm wax here. You can see it just goes as your normal wax right here.
Then usually you would be getting a strip.
Exactly. But for this one, you don't need a strip.
What do you need, Gitu?
Just patience.
Patience.
So it just takes a couple of seconds and then you literally just take it off like
Get
that.
out of town. That's fantastic. Did that hurt at all? Nod, yes, no, no? Okay.
Everything is painted.
Oh, okay, so we're talking about all the many services here at Beauty Destinations. We're going to just walk into a room where Harry awaits us. He has facial massage, but now he needs his Indian head massage. Is that what it's called, Gitu?
That's what it is.
Okay, so what happens here then? What is an Indian head massage?
So Indian head massage, basically, it starts from like Ayurveda. If you go back to Ayurveda, that's where it comes from. So this is very relaxing. When people talk about relaxing massages, more than body, we say Indian head massage is the most relaxing one, and people enjoy that immensely because it's not only your head, it has acupressure points in that. That helps if people have migraines, if people have sinuses. So it helps in draining it out. So that's what, like the acupressure points, it helps in the drainage, and it helps you long run with the relaxation. People have anxiety, especially right now with whatever going on.
Yes.
People love coming for that. So basically you just, it covers your forehead, your scalp, you do your shoulders and décolleté, and everything is covered. And you take oils, the different aroma oils that you can add in that, right from lavender, that helps with relaxation. And then it has eucalyptus if you have sinus or congestion issues. Then you have orange as well, that's for detoxification. So different one for different issues what you're going through.
Just the motion of you doing that makes me feel relaxed. And I'm sure with the cameras, Harry might not be as relaxed as he would be, but I'm sure when the door is closed, the lights are dim, and you have all of those oils, I bet it just feels like $1 million.
It does. People just generally fall asleep
Yes.
once it's done, and then at the end there are hot towels that go on
how
your scalp,
nice.
on your shoulder. It just works amazing.
Well, folks, if you want to be in Harry's spot, if you need some personal maintenance, head on over Beauty Destinations in Stoney Creek. They also have a Burlington location. Thank you so much, Harry and Gitu, for having us here on Morning Live.
Thank you so
maybe
much.
we'll just step out and let you finish, and Harry can just maybe have a nice, long, well-deserved nap.
Thank you so much.